Promotion with Graham Bonnet. I'm Ian Solbecker and this is Graham Bonnet.
I'm still Graham Bonnet.
I'm still Graham Bonnet. Graham, so far on the new album, everything going as planned?
It's going very well. We're having to go out and play some of the tracks. We're going to put 2 new tracks in tonight of the new stuff.
Okay.
But we've had some great reviews. I'm really pleased about it because when you do a new album, I haven't done one for like 16 years. And to do something new is like a bit scary because I've been going out playing live all the old stuff I've done, Since You've Been Gone and all that stuff from Rainbow, from Alcatraz, from the Michael Schenker band. And this was a bit of a tester. I was very nervous of actually going to the studio to do something new.
And 2 discs as well. That was quite a big statement.
Well, the other disc being sort of re-recordings of the old stuff.
Yes.
But there was a wise thinking behind it because now people can look and listen to the old stuff and say, oh, that guy's saying that, this is this guy.
A lot of the audience would say, respective to what of our generation, and they love the classic rock.
Yeah.
So that's a really good entry for people to get to know you better.
They realise that I sang Since You've Been Gone, I sang All Night Long, I was in the Michael Schenker band, I did night games, like that.
Yes. Which I think is a really good
because people, they know me from bands, but they don't know my name kind of thing.
Yeah.
So this is a reminder. And it works, I hope.
Yes. And you're with Frontiers on this one?
Yeah.
So is that going all to plan?
It's going very well. Yes, it's
going swiftly?
Really, yes. It's one of those albums, labels that I always wanted to be with because they're really behind sort of heavy rock or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And they're 100% behind us. So now we've made this album called The Book. I want to start recording as soon as I get home on the next one.
Yeah.
Because the vibe's up. I'm like, oh yeah, let's go.
They've got an awful lot of classic rock which I remember. I mean, like Eric Martin, who I've spoken to a few times.
Yeah.
And Mr. Big, and everybody's going into that, and I think it's great. There's a real resurgence of like the 80s, 90s. And I think it's great.
So within this album, I think we have elements of like the 80s sound, but also it sounds very modern, I think.
I think so.
Which I'm pleased about.
I was listening to some of the track stuff of the book just on the radio, and it came across so well produced. And I believe
good.
And I like making music as well, and I hear it. I really thought modern, but with some classic overtones.
Yeah.
So you're not like diversifying right out into a newer genre.
One thing is that's really worked for is having my old keyboard player from Alcatraz. He did all the tracks with us. So the keyboard players bring out that I remember that sound kind of thing. So he's there for the retro side of it, and then we have Mark Zonda playing all that drumming, which is like incredible. And I think that brought it into 2016, so to speak. A lot of it, but the songs, I think at the same time, they're all stories. They're not country and western stories, but they have I think they ring a bell with a lot of people now because I always like to write a tune about something that's happened or is happening.
Relevant. It's relevant, isn't it?
So and so reporting. I like to report.
Indeed.
If you know what I mean.
So so far then, halfway through. It looks like you're going off to Ireland soon, and then out to Spain.
We did Spain. We just got back from Spain, and now we're landing here. Next Ireland. We're coming. I've lost track of it. But yes, we go there first, then come back.
And then over to Cardiff last.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. No, we were in Cardiff. No, where were we yesterday?
Where was that yesterday?
No, we were in Wales yesterday. Pwllheli. Pwllheli. Yes. And it was great, really good fun.
And he was back in Skegness as well.
We were like early in the last year.
I've seen reports. You really got some good vibes there. Was it a lot of reunion with old friends and
school friends and old neighbours I haven't seen for a million years, and it was really incredible. We had a great night. I mean, we really did. I'm not showing up by saying this, but the band was excellent, and they were with me because they knew my family was out there. They knew my old school friends were there. And they played great for me, and I sang the best I could for them.
So we had a lot of support, and everything's coming to fruition.
We're going again. We're going to go again. Probably next year.
Yeah. So how are you finding like the venues that you're playing now on this tour, being small and intimate? So the capacity outside is probably what, 400 or 500 people?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, something like
that. So as opposed to playing at maybe an arena.
Yes. It's different.
It's different.
It's very different. But I'm not the only one.
No.
There's like Richard Blackmore's playing the same kind of places we're doing. You have to do it. Right now, as you know, people just download music. You have to go out and play live. And whatever place you can play in, that's the place you play. Even though it might be a little like here, sometimes. but this is what we have to do. I remember I did a tour with Ted Nugent back in the, let's see, in the 80s, I guess. Yeah, about 85 or something like that. And he played every little town in America. We were on tour for like, months on the road. And I said to him one day, what the hell, why are we playing this little tiny pub? And he said, we have to do it, man. We have to do it. There are people that live here, there are people that have ears, and people that love your
And
songs.
speak as well, and pass on comment.
Exactly.
So they trade their comments.
Yeah.
And it could be,
You
good,
should-
bad.
yeah.
You've got to take on board that.
So that's the kind of mentality. You have to put your mind in that mindset. That's the way it is.
It's a lot with social media as well these days, so
Yeah.
you've got to really invest time in that. Again, similarly, we have to invest a lot of effort into social media.
Yeah.
And the internet stations are smaller than the mainstream
Yeah.
stations, and you spend a lot of time, but there's a lot of voices and
Oh,
ears
yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
So from you playing these venues, it's completely understandable.
Yeah.
You put it out on the streets, and
It's-
people are going to
Yeah, I know.
go and see it and buy it.
I tell you, I didn't get it at first. There was all that Facebook stuff and whatever. But the hell's all this, But now I realise how important it is. It really, really is. And I accept it now. But at first, I said, no, we don't want Facebook. We don't want to be on there doing this, that, and the other. But because it seems to me like a chat page or something. It doesn't seem like the real thing, which I'm old school. I think about the real thing being.
I could agree with that.
I
can
mean?
agree with that statement. It's not as it used to be,
No.
but it's a powerful force to
It is
influence.
very. Yeah.
Unfortunately, as we've seen recently,
Yeah.
can influence it one way or the other
Yeah.
in certain things.
And I'm not the only one that's kind of like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see Richie Blackmore on there very much, but now, once in a while, he's there,
It's not, even Richie gets involved into the
Sure,
current
sure. And Barry
music.
Gibb. I mean, Barry, I saw something by him, but not so long ago, in the him recording in the studio for his new album, which is in the mail on my. I'm waiting to get that when I go back. I'm going to send him the book, out to him because he's my old friend, probably. And he's sending me his new album. Because I wanted to do a track from his album, if possible, to put in this band. If there's something that would suit me and the band, sort of make it more rock or whatever it may be.
And did Barry and the guys give you a track way
They
back?
certainly did. Yeah, only one woman.
That's right. So
Yeah, I remember him writing it.
I was swatting up today thinking,
Yeah.
that's great,
Yeah,
and
1968.
seeing all the history going through.
Yeah, it's cool because he gave me his
I didn't
career.
know that.
Yeah. If it wasn't for the Bee Gees, I wouldn't be sitting here. Because my cousin used to be in the Bee Gees in Australia. When they moved to England, he came to England too. He was in Australia, moved over, lived with me and my mum and dad, my cousin, and then introduced me to the Bee Gees later. We went over and jammed with them, and Robert Stigwood, the Bee Gees manager, said, "Do you want to record these boys, Barry? Do you have a song for them?" And Barry said, "Let me think about it." He said, "Well, I think I do." And I remember going into the studio going, da 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 dee da 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 dee, no words or anything, and a sort of different tune to it, how it came in the end, a different melody. But I thank them from the bottom of my heart. That family's had so much heartbreak recently.
It has.
I mean,
Dreadful, isn't it?
I mean,
Dreadful.
Barry's mum died about 4 months ago, so it's just Barry and Leslie now left in the family.
It's fascinating just to see how much history there is with Bonnet. People will know this. I didn't know this. I looked into it. It's like great because it's contemporaries that I also like.
Yeah.
I noticed you was R&B initially.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Which is where I kind of started
Yeah.
out, and I went to rock. So.
Oh, I love R&B, man. I mean, that's really my
Proper R&B.
yeah,
Not as
proper
Beyonce.
No, no.
No.
I'm talking 60s R&B and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, the proper
Express,
big
like
grown-up stuff. But I love that because it's got passion and feeling. Beyonce, there's no passion, there's no feeling whatsoever. It's just manufactured bullshit.
Yeah.
It's disco and elevated music. I thought it's just got no power, no. Oh, what's that? So you want to listen to go, wow, oh God, what's that guy singing? Isn't that fantastic? No, it's all bloody auto-tune and whatever else.
Yeah, it's all false. So next year then, Graham, hoping for the big push and more festivals perhaps out.
Yeah, that's what we're looking at right now, and also a new album. When I get back, we're going to start writing the next album, and we're going to go out and push that. What we want to do really now is get as many tracks off the new album as we can to put in the live show. Because at the moment we're doing the obvious ones, the ones that people know, so they can karaoke along.
Yeah. So you want to consolidate those tracks from
Yeah.
the book.
We've got to gradually do it because I don't know how many people are going to know the songs or whatever. But we've been doing good so far. I've seen people singing the new songs when we're in Spain, for instance. And in fact, last night when we played in Get that place. It won't be
And
fun.
it's only been out since the 4th, hasn't it? So, you know, it's good that people are really taking to it.
Oh yeah.
As I said, I heard it. It must have been pre-release or something.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
a few
wow.
samples.
Yeah, wow. It's really good. Really good sound.
Yeah.
Really, really good
We
sound.
tried.
Yeah.
And I think we captured something good, I really do. And
Yeah.
I'm surprised because I always think, oh, it's not going to turn out good. Is it going to be all right? Are people going to like it?
Yeah.
You don't know.
You don't.
Because you get so damn close to it. You don't really have that objective, outsider look. And it's always good to play it to somebody who never doesn't know who the hell you are or whatever. And say, what do you think of this? So we played it to like kids or whatever. Oh, that's cool. Or at the supermarket. Yeah, we've done that.
Elevator.
We were talking in the supermarket. She said, "What do you think of this?" And wow, what is that? So it's a good way to find out.
It's a great yardstick for kids as well, because I have these conversations with contemporaries of mine, and they seem to think that the kids, it's where Iron Maiden's coming back from, it's where Def Leppard's coming back from. The kids, I'm talking proper kids of teenage years, are going respectively into all that stuff.
Yeah.
And they're loving it.
Yeah.
And I say to our contemporaries, they love it. No, yes, they love
Yeah.
it. Because my kids are at an age where they love that kind.
Yeah. And
So,
I tell you something. I played in Finland for about 5 years ago, and I'm playing there and going, what a it's an outdoor festival thing. And I went back to sign some stuff. I thought, well, there's going to be nobody here, because there's like 10,000 bands on. I thought, well, they'd come to see the other bands. But when we played Sweden Rock, for instance, this band, there was like a line. We were signing autographs for an hour. Oh, bloody hell. But this one day, this kid came up to me, about 8. And I'm going to, how do you know this? How the hell do you know this? He says, from a granddad, from grandpa, And I'm signing this thing, and there's a whole new generation. As I said, we saw in Spain, we've seen here, young kids of 20 years old who are going, that's real rock and roll, isn't it?
That's great.
And I appreciate, we all appreciate it, the whole band. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
It makes you feel
There's the
warm.
blood and guts and the veins sticking out and all that stuff,
People appreciate it.
There's
They
no
really
hiding
like
it.
No, they really like it. So, great stuff. We'll call it a day there.
All right.
Is that okay?
Yeah, sure.